What is up, YouTube? The time has come. I finally get to do this chicken coop video that I know you guys have all been waiting for. I've been promising it for 9 weeks now. But first, I want to say thank you to everybody who has subscribed. I just hit 1,000 subscribers and then 1,020 something. I think 1,021 as of right now, which is super cool for me. I think it's very cool. It's way less than a lot of people, but way more than some people. So I don't know. I'm excited about it. So if you're watching this and you're not subscribed, feel free. Nothing but cool stuff on this channel. You can also find me on Instagram, Phil Does It All Insta, and I'll post some stuff on there once in a while, just mostly reels and fun stuff, funny stuff, you know. But yeah, let's get to it. I've been building this chicken coop for 9 weeks. And it's pretty good. Can't show you yet. We're pretty much done. The duck coop, which I'll also go over, we did first because we had a little chicken run and a chicken coop. Everybody starts out with a Tractor Supply coop. Pretty much everybody, unless people just go hard and go straight into it, which I commend you for that, but it's not what we did. So we started with this little, I believe it's called an Over Easy large coop. Oh, we painted over the thing. I think it's an Over Easy, this guy right here. So that's an Over Easy, and it's got like 5 nesting boxes in it. This is what we started with, and then we had kind of this junker. It reminded me like a chain link fence, but it was like tight knit chicken wire. Assemble it yourself. Bought it on Amazon, super cheap. We had that attached to that. First, we actually had the run for this, and then our house got hit with a tornado, and that's where this happened. This right here, tornado flipped this thing up on its roof. So that's kind of a testament to how tough this thing is. It's really well built. Like, you assemble it, but it's pretty much completely built. It flipped this thing up on its roof, spun it around, and ran it into our pipe fence back there, the blacktop fence. And it survived, and all the chickens survived inside of it. Luckily, they were locked up, but it took that first run that we had, the super expensive one, launched it into the pasture and twisted it all up. And so then we went with the Amazon one because it was bigger and way cheaper, and that kind of was pretty janky after a while. So but we had that, we had the chickens in there. So then we had to do something with our ducks, so we built this duck coop, a duck run, I guess. And this is 12 by 24, I think. And this is the only door to get in it. And then we have a 2 foot tall, 6 foot wide stock pond in here, or a little stock tank, water trough, whatever. And the tinted roof panels. So this is out. They got a dog house. They lay eggs over here in the corner. They lay eggs in the dog house. This, there's some eggs right there. This, this is plumbed all the way down to that drain at the bottom. So I was hoping that I could siphon it out of here, but it doesn't work that way. But I can fill it up from there, and then I just have a pump over there under that bucket. I'll pump it out, and I got this hose to a sprinkler, and I'll pump duck poop water out to my trees out there, and they freaking love it. They do really well with the duck poop water. We went through a couple iterations of what we put on the floor of this place. We did some rocks, which didn't work very well. We did some sand, which also didn't work very well, and now we landed on mulch, which works really well. So I think we're gonna stay with this mulch. And if you didn't know, you can go to Chip Drop. I think it's chipdrop.com. If you just Google Chip Drop, you can get free mulch. Sometimes it takes a while, and sometimes it don't come at all, but better than paying 300 bucks a load or whatever. So that's the duck coop. And then they were free ranging for a long time. The chickens were, after they made a mess. My cow got into this pasture. She ripped apart that little Amazon run, and then my chickens were all just free ranging. And then my dogs got in here and killed 13 of them in a turkey in one shot. So we decided that they need a coop again. And we kind of trashed that old Amazon one over there in the corner. And we started building this guy right here, and this is 12 by 25 and the run was going to be separate. Right here, 12 by 25. The run was going to be separate from the building. When I started building the building itself, it was off by like 2 inches or something, out of square. So it looked goofy, the space between it. I just joined them up right there. And when I did that, it made this structure like way stronger. So I'm glad I did that. And we divided this up into 2 areas, which are this area right here. This is like the teenager chicken area. So the teenager chicken area is when they outgrow their brooder and they're kind of at that awkward age, awkward size where you can't put them in with the big chickens because they'll kill them. Maybe not. But they're also too big for the brooder, so they need a little space of their own. So we took our old coop and we butted it up to this side of this coop and then walled it off on the inside there. And now this is the teenager chicken area. So they got their own little spot, their own roost inside there, their own nesting boxes, even though they're too young to be needing nesting boxes. And then we got the big area for the big chickens, and that's right here. So they got their lid off. So we got the big area. They got their little door down there. Got a big dead tree from my sister's house, and they just hang out and chill in here. And that's kind of our water situation. But I'm going to have the rain catch watering system eventually. It just hasn't happened yet. I'll make a video of that when I do it. But it's the same ceiling or same roof panels as the duck coop. We wanted to be able to get a lot of light in here still, but not have it get so disgusting in here, because if you don't have mulch or something in here, rain makes it awful and it stinks and it sucks to walk in. But no way, Jose, you stay in there. Yeah, so mulch in there too, and that's worked out really well for the chickens so far. And they got their little chicken door. What else? We got some solar lights out here, purely for looks. And now we'll go to the coop. The coop is 10 foot by 10 foot. It's got a single slant roof, just OSB with metal roof on top of it. It's got this window that I had sitting around in my shop since we bought this house. And little planter on the outside. It's got the Dutch doors. And the wife wanted it really pink in here. So, happy wife, happy life. So it's really pink in here. We got the brooder in here now. Got a bunch of Jersey Giant babies in there that we picked up on the way home. Some unplanned kids there. Going to pick up goats and just run into some chickens and buy them too. We got this little shelf I built in here that holds some scratch and some chick food. Little shelf up here. I gotta put those vents in still. But we divided it off in half, and then we got this, which is the Best Nest. I believe it's called Best Nest. Best Nest box right there. And it's got the, it's just got these spots in here. This has been super handy, even though it was pretty expensive for what it is. I think it was 300 or 400 bucks. I think it was 300 bucks. But it's nice because they lay the eggs and then they roll down here. And then, like this is a rarity now. Like cleaning a bunch of poop off your eggs, usually the eggs all come out like this. So, I mean, that right there is worth it to me, not having to bring a whole bunch of poopy eggs in to wash them and whatever. If you don't mind it, you don't mind it. This nest box is pretty expensive, so I don't know. Let's see, what else do we got in here? We were gonna do the removable roosting bars, but we wound up just doing just a normal roost bars, nice and high. They can get in here, they jump up there, they sleep at night. We do the pelletized, like the horse bedding. We found that has worked the best for us. We've done pine shavings, we've done cedar shavings, even though a lot of people recommend against it because of fumes or whatever, but we didn't have any problem with cedar shavings. It's just shavings in general get pretty messy. And that was our only issue with it. But I think that's about it for the coop. Brooder, shelves, trash cans, nesting box. I think that's about it for in here. Yeah, so 10 foot by 10 foot. And then we landscaped it. Just landscaped it the other day. We decided to do mulch all around. We got some rose bushes that may or may not be dead in front of this thing. I don't know. We'll see. That one doesn't look dead. That one's not dead. These three, I don't know. But mulch and roses there, and then we just did some ornamental grasses over here just because I think they're nice looking. Little bush right there. Wind chime. But that's pretty much it. If you have any questions on how we did something, or if you want dimensions of something, I can get that. Just leave comments in the comments section and I'll pick them up. I'm pretty good about responding to comments. Another thing I did want to plug real quick is when I was doing my taxes this year, I decided that I'm going to do the farm tax, which I'm sure a lot of people are on the fence about, who have like a small farm, doesn't really produce that much money, is probably in the negative even with all this animal feed and treating animals like pets and not getting rid of them like we do. But I decided to do farm tax, and when I got into it, it was a whole bunch of questions that I don't ever keep track of. It was, how many miles did you put on your truck? How much, you know, dollars worth of expenses did you have? Revenue, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just thinking, this is pretty overwhelming, for one. And two, surely there is some kind of software that can help you deal with this crap and just kick you out of form like when you put your W-2 in at the end of the year. So I did some research into them, and I looked at a couple different ones, and I landed on this Farm Raise, which is exactly what I needed. So it seemed like a small company. I signed up for it at first, and then immediately got a text that basically said, hey, I'm your Farm Raise concierge, let me know if there's anything you need to do. And they have all these YouTube videos of how to do stuff and just make it super simple. And I asked about the desktop version. They said the desktop is only for the paid version, but you can have the app on your phone for free. And I kind of wanted to step it up and do more, so I said, hey, what's the subscription look like? Is this crazy or what? And she said it was about $420 a year, which I didn't think was too bad, but I didn't know if I was quite there yet, if I really wanted to spend that. But she gave me 20% off, which took it down to $320, and I was like, well, it's like less than $1 a day, so might as well just knock that out. And then I asked, do you guys partner up with YouTubers or Instagram people looking for affiliates? And she said, actually, yes, we're looking for affiliates. Do you want to be one? And I said, yes. So she gave me this affiliate code to use when you check out, and you too can get 20% off. You don't have to if you don't want to sign up. They got the free one too that does quite a bit, but you can do quite a bit more. They're working on the genealogy. If you have registered animals, you can keep track of your cows as a herd, or your goats or whatever as a herd, or you can put them in there singularly. Health records, shot records, registration numbers, weight, whatever. You can put it all in there and keep track of them. Last time I trimmed their hooves, last time I did this, last time I did that. And it's just a really, really comprehensive software, especially for what I thought was a pretty good price for $320, $340 a year or whatever. So if you want it, here's the code. If you don't, there's free to download. If you wind up signing up, it's crops too, like crops. So I've got these corn in field 1, I got beans in field 2, whatever. So it does it all. It's a really good software. Yeah, so get the free one or get the paid one, I don't care. Just take a look at it, it's pretty awesome. So yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching. Till next time, maybe we'll go over this garden. Got this new garden here. We got it all shaped up. Sorry, it's windy. Yeah, till next time. Thanks for watching.